Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back once again for another Let's Play of Metroid Prime 1, using the Wii mode here on Metroid Prime Trilogy. And if you did miss out during the last video, well, we just got ourselves now with the thermal visors, which that is going to be a big help, because we are going to have to be battling through another said up-and-coming boss here in Phendrana Drifts, and that is going to be known as Thardus. Now, Thardus in particular is going to be a very annoying enemy, depending on how you actually go by on how you're going to be fighting off with this boss. Technically, this boss could be somewhat relatively easy if you have all your said missiles with you, and you can go and start locking on all of his different exposed weak points, since he is going to be made out of rock, and you can go and line up all your said missiles with there, or your said super missiles within your time, or you could go through the more annoying and more difficult way that I will be going through, because unfortunately I ran out of missiles throughout my time of having to get on out of that said annoying facility using the thermal visors, which I kind of had to use up most of my said missiles for that said battle, and we're gonna have to go and do it charge beam and regular type of beam attacks within our time for that said fight, which that could get really annoying, but hey, you know what? It's going to make my life a little bit much of a said challenge here within the type of Wii side compared to how I was able to do this on the GameCube back when I first played through my time here of Metroid Prime 1. But we'll see how everything will go within this one. And within these two videos for today, not only are we just going to be doing our time out here just with the course of Metroid Prime 1, but we are going to be jumping into Echoes of Wisdom as well. And there it is. There is Thardus right here, just chilling in the in this type of snowy covered area for the time being. And as you guys go and see, there's a lot of said type of spider ball areas. Now, you guys are already going to probably wonder exactly what we're going to be getting here as a said upgrade. Well, yes, we are going to be picking up with the said spider ball upgrade. And once we actually do go and get this said spider ball upgrade, which we will hopefully at least somewhat try to go and pick up with here, we are going to hopefully within maybe the next video go and take care of some Chozo artifacts, and hopefully at least try to add some new ones into our set inventory spot. But yeah, there is Thardus right here, and he looks pretty menacing if I do have to say so myself. And he is a red scan, by the way, so trying to make sure to go and lock on him, because this is going to be, I want to say, your only time trying to go and meet up with him. Now, I don't know if he may probably show up in other areas, but from what I can only remember is that he's only here within this part. Now, when you go and actually destroy out with Thardus, you will actually get to see another set enemy within this type of area, and that is going to be with a She-Goth, a much larger set She-Goth, if you decide to go and return back over here at some point, which I believe we will actually go and show that off to you guys later. Alright, so yeah, so just kind of use your charge beam as we go, be a little bit, try to be a little bit like conservative with your set type of missiles and try to line them up properly. And if you do go and see any of his weak points, just go and try to at least somewhat use your missiles to destroy it all the way through, because he will have like this type of blue shield around with him after once you go and destroy out his actual defenses part there. And it should actually be able to go and blow up here. Yeah, another annoying thing is that we are going to get ourselves hit by the said type of ice. Now, this is where his second phase comes into play here. This is where he's actually going to start kind of casting this type of very much blinding said light. And if you guys remember, we do have the thermal visors, so we will have to kind of go into thermal mode out here and actually try to make sure exactly where his weak point's at. So, shouldn't be too difficult, but just try to make sure to line up exactly where his exposed point is at, and just try to kind of rinse and repeat as we go. Now, his last weak point is going to be on his head, and we're almost about to be done here. Pretty nice that we actually went and got ourselves with all 4 energy tanks, so we are kind of somewhat still living throughout our time in that one. But there we go. Thardus has been defeated with having no said missiles with us for this battle, so it did take quite a bit of some time. Good thing is that I had the power of editing to make sure that we didn't have to go and show out the whole entire process of all of that, because that would take way too long than it needed to be. But there it is. There is the said spider ball right here for us, and we can go and pick that set up. And if you do want to go and add this to your scan, you can go and do that as well. So we're going to do that immediately. And there we go. And the spider ball is now here with us. So there is a lot of things that we can go and do now with having this spiral ball, and returning back to some other previous places that we kind of have went and used it from before. And I know that there's one all the way back in the Shozo Ruins that I definitely do want to go and make sure to go and head up there too. Now, there is going to be a said room all the way up here, and this will actually take us back to the Megmoor Caverns. And yeah, so as you guys go and look, there is a said Sheegoth as the returning said enemy of this place. So head through this other little type of, I guess, little cave that's around over here, and head on over here to this way, and there it is. There is going to be another type of red scan that will activate for the said teleporter there, or the elevator for a time. And there's also with a Sparta Ball area. Now this part right here, we can't really go and do too much about with it. I'm pretty sure, and I think this gives us a said type of some sort of upgrade here, but I don't think we can really go and do it just yet, because I think we do need the ice beam. So we'll have to come back to that for another time. But anyways, we're going to end things off for today. See you guys in the next video, and hopefully you do go and check out on Echoes of Wisdom. And of course, peace.